All right.
Hey, everybody! Woo!
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not all dead yet, but
Not all dead yet.
Still kicking.
Yeah. So, how are we all doing?
So good.
How are your, how did your characters fare over the last week? Have we bought anything? Oh, yeah, Mookie, you bought, it could be worse.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Yep.
Same idea.
So once per session, when an ally would suffer critical injury, I may take, and it's not that action, and make a difficult medicine check to stop the ally from gaining the critical injury.
How difficult a medicine check?
Difficult. Three purples.
So a can of corn for you.
Yeah, that's
Easy.
little crap.
Roll. Anyone else buy anything?
I think yes. Ted is getting. He's just going down the side of the Ace Rigger. He's going to get Black Market Contacts for 15 and a rank in Toughened for the bonus wounds.
Nice. Another rank of tough. How many ranks of toughened does he have now?
Not a ton. Let me see.
Is this just a second?
I think it's just a second. Yep, it's just a second.
Toughened's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Toughened. Anyone else buy anything?
no, sir.
Oh,
What is black?
Should have bought. Should have bought some more train rather than wounds there.
Right.
What's Buck getting? Buck is getting a little talent called dedication.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Congratulations.
He's gonna up his presence to 5.
5?
Leadership
presence?
checks easier. Yep, 5
Nice.
Good
presence.
Lord.
Most of his skills are in presence, so yeah, it's not natural.
5 in presence, man. You should run.
He's gaining that more of a authority, prestige, a little bit.
That is so awesome. We're like maybe halfway through this campaign, and one of our players has a 5 in presence. That's insane.
Is this
That means
something-
like your persona is as powerful as like Mookie's brain, or who else is a 5? Oh, or Ted's flying proficiency. Your presence,
Yeah.
Ted. Mm.
But this is the first dedication we've had, right? Has anyone had dedication?
Ted's gotten one.
Oh, you have. Okay.
I've got one.
Roquan's got one.
Oh, I guess I need to catch up here.
Ted's gonna have a second in a few weeks.
Yeah, this is number 2.
Nice.
Wait.
That's awesome, Drew.
Oh, this is
Yep. Yeah.
that.
He started at
You
3.
got quartermaster and diplomat.
We're just flying down.
Jesus.
That's great, dude.
Quarterback and bad under the diplomat career.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. So what can you just list them off? What are all the presence-based skills?
Yeah, like that a whole lot. Charm, cool, leadership, negotiation. That's it.
Dude. Yeah, you should go shopping.
Mhm.
You
And
can
he has a lot of money.
buy shit, and sell shit. For sure.
Currently, Buck has 6,119 credits to his name. So,
Better not get captured by the Empire.
yeah, no kidding. I have a shopping list in mind. We'll say.
He keeps it in a
Better
piggy
Not
bank.
gonna get the chance.
Better not get disabled from death and then thrown in a prison, have your pockets looked at by imperials.
They're all safely in a bank far, far away.
Like,
Nice.
yeah, they are.
You can take him if you want. They hacked his bank account. No.
I would talk to Bod about maybe a secret stash he could hide those in that most people won't be able to find it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have
I should start investigating.
make you something that does good. Like encrypts your like debit card in a way that's just like Mookie and Ted totally encrypt something that you can use to get your money out, but it can't be stolen. It's like really hard to hack if you always have access to your money. People can't take it from you. You carry 5 credits on you, and everything else in this unhackable debit card that like Mookie and Ted help you build that people can't hack, or it's really hard to hack.
Hey, anything's possible. I was thinking about buying just like a bunch of gold bars and burying it on a desert planet, but hey.
That's a better idea.
Like
Definitely.
some crackpot. Just some like shitty investment that does.
Just burying gold bars.
You're a smuggler. You like to have the feel of it in your hands, don't you?
Most of the time, yeah. I was buying jewelry. Jewels.
Jewels. Just you are. Yeah, you need more jewelry. You gotta get rid of all those setbacks you're getting on your like charm checks. All right, roll some death.
Yeah.
Do it.
Something went wrong with my roll. It had 1 black. Usually there's 2 whites. I'm not sure what happened. Did it glitch, Rigel?
Seems like a glitch.
Yeah. Reroll that.
Yeah.
Can one of you guys set it for a second?
Yeah. We 4 light, 5 dark.
Wow, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's just like grab bag. Everybody gets a car.
This will probably only use like
You get
3
a
the whole
car.
session.
So let's see. No duty was rolled for this most recent session, so everyone's back to baseline wound threshold. The Roquine. You've got a real conflict. But I think there was, in the way you described like how you were using the dark side of the force, like you were tapping into fear, but you were trying to use like fear to, try to like help your friends in that moment. I'm gonna say roll 2, but just against D4.
And I roll it so often, I thought it feels like I just did it. D4.
Horsepower is more. Yeah.
No, I know. I thought I did at the end of last session, but I can't find it, so I must be mistaken. Polly, 1d4. Oh no. 2 minus 2, right?
No, it's 4 minus 2. So because you always roll 4. Do you just have that copied?
Yeah, I coded it in there.
It is amazing how much you roll 4 when it's a 1d4. So you go up 2.
It felt really good to just let it out,
Yeah.
like punching a wall.
In fear, though, you said you're afraid when you were doing it.
Yeah, but
it wasn't anger.
Gotta let out the fear. No, well, yeah. He's a complex dude. I don't know what's going on in his head. All right.
I can't do it either. All right. Well, I'm going to. I just got to fill these 2 glasses, and then I'm gonna come back and let's play some. Play some Shepherd Sling. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Sweet. Me too.
But yeah, I'm sure if you're out farming in the middle of, I don't know, Montana or something.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
probably
exactly. You gotta just know how to fix the combine.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian, if I had those repulsor like strap-on hardpoint thingy for my armor, could I make myself my own signature vehicle?
Ooh. Now there is a GM question.
You don't have to answer that now.
Not gonna.
Nope.
What would that even do to your rolls?
Well, when in the presence of my signature vehicle, I can upgrade
All the time.
all mechanics checks made on that vehicle. So on myself, I can make mechanics checks to upgrade that. I increase the handling of my signature vehicle by 1 per rank of tuned maneuvering thrusters, which would be nice. I could increase the armor value of the signature vehicle by 1. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would do.
Hey, an extra 10 soak. I'll take it.
I know, right?
Rule is written.
Rules is written. No rule against.
Ted just has armor.
Yeah, I am Iron Man.
I sent out some texts. I invited some friends.
Whoa! All right.
Nice.
Twitch. So keep your shit together. No one fuck up. Be really
Too much
creative.
pressure.
Be
Too
really
much.
creative. Make
Yeah,
it
way
seem
to go.
fun. No arguments.
Keep all
We're
the
just
drug use off screen.
putting on a show.
The arguments are what the people tune in for.
Yeah.
True, we gotta make this like The Bachelor.
Screaming.
That's right. Damn it, Buck.
If you have to say beer, say wheat pop.
I got
Is there
my
any sort of-
celebration of the upcoming series, my Obi Can Kenobi for tonight.
What?
Oh, is that wheat pop?
Sweet pop.
Nice.
It's
Hey,
like stem calf without the calf or the stem.
when we're done with this, is it gonna be live?
It's at the 27th, right?
Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It could be.
Tonight?
Wait, can people watch it right now?
In a few hours.
In a couple hours.
Oh, in a couple hours. Oops. I thought this is a live stream.
No, the
well,
the stream's
those
live.
those people are gonna be surprised.
No, the stream's live. We're talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stream's coming.
Oh. Listen.
We're new to this. We're new to this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like well into middle age at this point, playing games like this.
That's right.
All right.
Fire it up. Let's die.
Fucking
Let's
fire
do it.
it up. My God. All right. So everyone's done the things that they needed to do. Does anyone have any questions about how this game works?
Did you hear my question about signature vehicle? Just you don't need to answer that now. I just wanted to know if you heard it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll ask again later.
I'll watch the Twitch stream.
Yeah, perfect.
Just fast forward it. 30 minutes. All right. Whew. Okay. We really got to bring this one home, guys. All right. Greg's gone. I just got to figure out where everything is.
No.
Always bring it on home.
Is there any sort of censorship we should have on this?
Keep the politics out of it.
Probably. Yeah.
I mean,
Probably do that.
Imperial politics or imperial politics.
I was gonna say you're not gonna clean up Rogue One's Imperial.
No, I don't know. Censor yourself as you feel that you should be censored.
There's no FDA.
I don't know how this thing works. This is just live streaming to like a place it really shouldn't be, right?
There's a Wild West out here on Twitch.
We can't have copyrighted music to some extent, but I think you can play your music in the background, and some of it won't come onto my stream because I have it turned down. But that's fine. We just because of Twitch copyright stuff. So
we could tell people like turn on some Star Wars music in the back.
Yeah.
And Jeff, if you get
There you go.
Yeah.
Jeff, if you get in the hot tub, just put on your background too. I don't think you're allowed to do hot tub streams, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Drew, you too.
Give me like 2 seconds.
I gotta go fill the
Gotta
hot
grab a beer.
Fill the hot tub.
I gotta fill the hot tub. It's really fast filling.
Greg, what is the username for Twitch? Is it John E. Carbo? Capital E?
Yeah.
All right. Where? What is happening? We need to look at a map. Oh, what are you guys gonna do tonight?
Mod's never been hurt. Has never hurt this bad.
Where are we right now? We're like inside of a.
I think there's some things we need to establish.
Yeah. Before we start, should we do a little review of the situation?
Yeah. It's always nice to do that.
I mean, so yeah, we're on Thyfera. We found out about the viral cause of this contagion that is called what's it called again?
Well, it's something that you found from a ship that had something on the ship called Project Divik.
Yeah, Project Divik. Virus may we've investigated from our medical frigate's resources and Mookie's skills that it may be curable through some sort of process that is used to make Bacta, and we're coming to the home planet of the creatures, the Vratics, that make Bacta, and have done a lot of investigating to. We found there's a lot of stuff going on this planet, but have found that they may be able to help us make a cure, but their main shaman or Bacta creator has been kidnapped as the Imperials are trying to corner the market on Bacta, and has been imprisoned and enslaved in cooperation with this consortium who we've met all throughout the episode. So the Empire is working with the consortium. And yeah, we came up to the consortium Imperial base. It was like sort of a base, this mine, and Roquan started shooting, and we fought our way through the alarmed base, killed many Imperials and Consortium members, have actually pushed indoors to one of the towers outside of a giant mine pit. I'm sparing some of the details here, but we have gotten inside through I think we went through the hatch.
And that was kind of the start of last episode, like right there was where last episode.
Yeah.
And now, so yeah, Vod took a big beating. He got a lot of shots, but everyone's been hurt from their battle in here, so we're all really wounded. But we cleared out, at least for the time being, the floor, as far as we know. And we're in a small well, there's a long hallway to another maybe control area and another control center here, and that is shown on actually that's on roll 20. I'll bring that up now so you can see it, but we're in this sort of a hallway, trying to figure out what to do. Please add GM or anyone else as you guys see.
Buck just got knocked out and then got sent back, right?
Yes.
Or revived, I think.
Yeah, you got the sergeant. The sergeant like blasted him against the wall with a grenade, but he got revived.
I would suggest Ian turning off that group thing because it throws off all the cameras. Or whoever turned on that we are sitting at an amphitheater.
Oh, not me.
It wasn't me.
I don't know how I would have done that.
Not me.
Mookie.
All right. No. Mookie, you're on mute. Get your quips out in the open there, Mook.
Sorry, I was just experimenting with this.
Yeah.
Damn it, classy Matt, Mookie move.
That's such a mookster.
We're all still in our we're all still in our appropriate screens, so I think we're good.
This is amazing, though. We need to use this.
There's so much going on, I have no idea what anything is.
Well,
Fire it on.
all right. So, okay. So then the last mission, you guys cleared the floor, and yeah. And the only thing I was going to add was like there are what you know from the village was that the Varakin was taken, but also like a bunch of the adults were taken. It's not just the Varakin, but the thing you need the most is the Varakin's knowledge. Otherwise, yeah. I don't know. Any other questions before we get going?
Oh yeah. How do you spell Varakin, by the way?
Erachen. I mean,
you said that's like the chief.
That's
Right,
the
witch
medicine
doctor.
man.
Yeah, the medicine.
The witch doctor. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It knows how to like sense what to do with the mixture of, its enzyme and the fungi on the ground to cure what ailment. You need kind of one of those to know how to like dial stuff up just right.
Right.
We're coming out of a firefight right now, right?
You just came out of a firefight, and 1 second here.
Bodies everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right.
Just littering the ground.
Any other questions before we get going? All right. If anyone's watching, just turn on some Star Wars music in the background. You would start soon. You would start soon with the Star Wars main title. This is the Shepherd Sling, May 26, 2022, episode number 56.
I really wish I could play it right now. Triumphant fanfare.
And we are just about back. as our intrepid heroes find themselves in a smoky, burnt room with computers, all of different make and model, large humming hard drives and computer towers, some of them toppled and some of them burnt, seemingly beyond function after a frag grenade went off in this room. Smoke still rises from the floor, and the hum of the equipment continues to hum, though with a few more broken sounds. Our PCs look to the ground, seeing the bodies of stormtroopers and scout troopers strewn about them and down the hall, and the camera pans to the PC's faces.
Guys,
It's a really right there.
Bud, you okay?
No, I'm burnt and I smell terrible. Anyone have something to help me here? I mean, I can walk, but it's
I
pretty
can patch you
miserable.
up.
You can't do anything about that smell though, but what's new there?
Har har, Roquan. Yeah, Mookie, I got some spots here. It's like burned down to all the way down to the flesh, under bits.
Mookie's gonna waddle over to Vod and first pull out some hydrating lotion, and then she's gonna pull out a scalpel to start working on his wounds.
Yeah, get some of that
And
char
here-
off.
Here, Vod, put this on your face. Put some of this moisturizer. There you go. Okay,
And
thanks.
are you doing this? Are you doing this out in the hallway or back in the comms room?
No, back in the comms room.
I've wandered
So-
back. Yeah.
You wandered it back in. All right.
Come on back. And I'm going to be, patching up his wounds, really trying to get the charred skin under control, get some ointment in there, and apply my medicine.
All right. Then he is over. He is over half. So this will be an average medicine check. Are you using your med pack? Your med kit?
Yeah.
So you'll take a boost with that. And you're doing this again, kind of on a charred, burnt, kind of floor, not an operating suite. And also you don't know kind of the situation that you're in terms of like how dangerous are you in. So it's gonna have 2 setbacks.
Okay. Oh, would you say the difficulty was?
I think it's average.
Okay.
Moisturizing cream, Mookie. Is that all you got? All right.
One of the only things I grabbed from Queen's back to Vod.
Fair enough.
Woohoo!
What do we got there? Oh, 1 success, 6 advantage. All right, so you heal. That would heal 1 wound and 6 strain.
Oh,
And then plus an extra for surgeon.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
thanks. I feel a little less stressed out, but I still hurt. Thank you for the try. My confidence is restored in you.
And that was an average medicine check. So I'm gonna say that took like 10 minutes.
While she's doing this, can she also kind of, realizing that she's not really doing much to heal Vod in her traditional doctor capacity, can she kind of, as she's doing this, kind of trying to reach out with the Force too and help Vod's body recover from those wounds through the Force by kind of trying to bring the life force through the cells to heal them?
Yeah, you're doing it at the same time.
At the same time, yeah, kind of as you're moving through it.
All right, so if you're doing it at the same time, like save time, do this like a lot fast. You can do this. You're gonna do it against do it against a an average discipline check.
What am I?
So roll. So you'll roll your discipline against
Okay.
average,
Okay.
and a force die, and you've got to get a success on your discipline to do this at the same time.
I see.
Dual healing right now.
So I'm gonna do the green, 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 purple, purple first. And I got 3 successes, so I'll do the force die now.
Yep. And you can do those all as one roll. You would at the table, you do it all as one roll, but yeah. All right.
All right, so she successfully, kind of is reaching into the force as she's healing him, and she's just pulling that positive force energy of life through his cells and healing his wounds that way through the force.
Yeah, so heal 5 wounds and heal 5 strain. And so, yeah, like those things happen, and it's like 10 minutes later, you still hear the, like, in the air, still hear like the woo, 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 woo alarm going off. And Roquan, you're on the roof, right?
Roquan is coming down the ladder, and he says, "Hey guys, there's still an alarm going on. We should probably get moving. Should we head down the hallway?"
I'm with you, Roquan. Buck's like got his head all bandaged up yet, and his like face is like scarred from getting blown up. And he's like standing at the door, ready to go. I'm after you, Roquan.
This is his first time like seeing him Buck up close, and then also Vod, honestly, and he kind of like, "Whoa, dude, what happened to you? I'm sorry, that blast didn't look that bad from up there." Wow.
Oh, it knocked me out. It hurt. It hurts. I'm all right though. I'm good.
Get you patched up later.
And remember that with Triumph's last game, a couple other things were noted in the comms room. There was like a flat screen computer TV near the door that looked like it had like it looked like it was more of like a system control panel. And then there's a gun on the ceiling of the hallway, that's the open hallway, and it is damage 6, crit 4 gun on the ceiling. So those 2 things are there. I'm just reminding you those things are still there.
Ted was interested in finding a schematic of the complex, ideally, finding out what exits and entrances and rooms are in the building. And so he's going to approach the flat screen and try to figure that out if possible.
Yes. And that is going to be a average computers check. And
turn off the alarms there,
what's that?
Ted?
Yeah, is there a way to turn off the alarms that's handy, or?
Yeah, like a mechanical way.
Not that you, I think, see anything that you could like turn off a valve or something.
Yeah.
I don't think we're fooling anyone anyway, Ted.
Yeah. And you said average?
It's an average computer check. I'm gonna say you're doing it fast, so it's a setback.
Okay. All right. One threat.
All right, and it's setback. And the network has identified now like 3 unsuccessful taps. So the next computer entry attempt is going to have it's going to have a setback on it.
Wait, did you were supposed to get a boost from the last time Mookie was in there, weren't you?
Oh, I don't know. Was there?
Yeah. Because Mookie got an advantage, but failed to get in there.
Right on. Sure. Roll that boost.
1 advantage.
All right. So yeah, 1 advantage total. That threat was not there. What's the advantage?
The advantage is I see a blinking. No. I am able to identify.
You're able to turn down the
some,
volume a little bit.
I can see some mechanical like panels. There's a mechanical panel next to this.
Yep.
And I'd like to try and pry it open. If that's possible.
Yes. There is, exactly. Yeah. It's kind of flush with the wall. It's made of a like almost armored looking steel. And it is like, it looks like it is, kind of welded on, it's kind of welded down on 4 sides. But it is there, and there is a panel there.
Can I try and pry it open?
Yep. Yeah, you. This is
How long
going
is this
to
taking
be.
me?
Yeah, so it's going to be. To get in here, it would be a hard mechanics check. There's going to be a setback because you got to do it quick. And setback also because this thing was like, kind of built extra strong. So it's a couple setbacks, hard mechanics check. Can you get into like the background of the wiring?
Okay, I get to remove a setback from gearhead. I'm going to... Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I might be able to get this with the hydro spanner, Vod, but thank you. 2 boosts from the arm, because the arm is helping me pry it open with the hydro spanner. And the hydro spanner will get an automatic advantage. And that is it. Here we go. Five success.
All right.
And I'm gonna convert 2 of those into advantage.
Okay.
And take 2 strain. And if possible, can I see something that goes to the alarm? Like a cable that's clearly marked?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else I see?
I mean, I think for that's you converted some to advantage.
Yeah, so 3 success, 2 advantage.
And you 3 success, 2 advantage, and yeah, I think 3 success, 2 advantage. You got that thing torn off. You have full access to both like. You have full access to like everything that's electric kind of behind that wall. And you specifically notice the alarm. Yeah. You see the cable, it's marked headquarters alarm.
Can I cut it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Moo! Moo!
I got the alarm, guys.
Nice going, Ted.
You can stop yelling, Vod. The alarm's off. Thank you. Kind of stop covering our ears.
Hey team, I think we get food again. We don't know how much before reinforcements get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard him. Someone's coming, right?
I don't think we're gonna fool anyone. We might as well just try to move quickly. Find the Varakin. I'm guessing
You're right.
the Varakin's in a prison cell somewhere here. Shouldn't be far.
Do you think it's at the bottom of that well, or do you think somewhere in here?
Could be either, but I think it's probably in here. You guys ready to move?
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do on the computer that is worth splitting up for?
There is that gun. If we see someone down the hallway, we could probably lure them into it. If that would help.
I could try to play on the computers here and use the gun as defense. Maybe we can lock the doors.
I don't know. I think the upstairs hatch probably only locks from the outside.
Yes. All right, Mookie hops on the computers and she's going to see if she can hack into the system again.
So there's two types of computers. There's the ones that are on the kind of the desks around you, that are like connected to like large towers that are humming, and they're like bigger, more like solid looking computers. And then over by the wall, there's a computer that's almost like a flat screen TV that looks like a system interface, like a house alarm or something like that. There's two computers.
Okay.
Stations. So which one are you going to?
She's gonna go to the flat screen.
All right.
And
you want to try to get into it.
Yeah.
All right. It is a hard computers check. Again, like stuff's. You guys have been kind of here for about a little over 10 minutes, like 15 minutes at this point. And so there's a little bit of a rush to everything you're doing. So you're going to take a setback on a hard computers check.
All right. Anything else? That's it.
While he's rolling, do we know how long this is going to take?
I think hacking in probably takes about 5 minutes at base.
Okay, because I might want to do something when he's done with all this.
Okay.
She.
So you are in the system. You are in that flat screen TV.
All right. First, she wants to pull up the map, like if there's a map of the base, at least the tower that we're in. Wants to look for that the blueprint of the facility.
Yep. And that's just there's just a there's a button that's just like system schematic.
Mm-hmm.
And you're is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and then I want to look at cameras, looking for any movement on cameras of the various floors around us.
A second. All right, 1 second. I'm just gonna move you. You're gonna see this in roll 20. So you're able to pull up a map.
Sweet.
There's not. You do not see on this console. You do not see You do not see camera.
Okay. All right, folks. So it looks like we have a cell block alpha. Sounds important.
And and you just know by looking at this that like red means door.
Right. All right. We don't know where this is in relationship to us.
Well, I think we're probably in comms, right?
That makes sense. And they came down from the command section or the staff, maybe the staff barracks.
So we either need to bust a hole in that wall or go back up and go to the front door to get to that cell block.
Or come through the staff barracks.
Or through the staff barracks. Yeah, okay.
Go around that way.
We flip it Destiny.
No, this is kind of like what that door was made of. Like this, the metal in here looks like everything looks like armored, thick. That's the aesthetic of like all the walls in here. Dark charcoal gray.
All right.
You hear, and you hear behind you you hear dong dong.
Behind us is in like
Well,
opposite the door?
Roquan just went like dong 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 dong. And then there's a little bit of a pause, and then there's like a dong dong.
I see.
Oh my god, it's the Bracken!
I think
He's in there!
I think Wookie should stay behind in the comms tower, or in the comms room. With her computer, maybe she can get on that gun if she really needs to.
I think
Alright.
it's... Go for it, Buck.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, we can try to. If there's someone just down this hallway, we can try to lure him back towards that turret.
Yeah, there is a button on the control pad that you're on, Mookie, that says like hallway defense turret.
Okay.
I think if Mookie does stay behind, I think someone has to stay behind and protect Mookie in case someone comes through that top. And then secondly, we should get moving before Mookie starts diving into that turret. You know, I don't think we have much time.
Oh, Mookie, do you think you can handle yourself alone?
I mean, it would be nice to have company, but that's, you know.
Because Buck would volunteer to stay with you.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I guess Roquan's gonna head down the hall and hope that Bod comes with.
Yeah, Bod and Ted, you go ahead.
Sounds good.
Mm.
I'm coming. Just gotta put my tools away.
Maybe you should leave some of those behind with Mookie. Might help you out. You're looking pretty sluggish.
Well, I'm not leaving the hydro spanner behind. We're probably going to need to break these guys out. Mookie, can you open those cells remotely?
Good question. Let me try. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
And as he's doing that, we're checking to see if that staff barracks is locked or not.
So on.
Trying to open the doors. Through the computer.
Yeah. So I think you can gain control of those. That would be like I think the deeper layer of this system. So I think that would be like trying to get into the computers that are behind you. If you get those have more computing power, they would be able to do more things like overriding security. And I'm just saying that because you're in the comms room right now. This isn't like
It's not
this
command.
is yeah. But you could hack it. You could hack into it. I just need to see one more computer roll work.
All right, she's gonna waddle over to the other computer systems and try to hack into it.
All right. So this one is daunting with one upgrade.
Any setbacks or any boosts?
I forget about any boosts.
I do have an advantage from last roll. Can I use that to boost?
Yeah. Did you not declare it for anything last time you rolled?
I don't think so.
All right. Yeah, sure. Give yourself a boost with that.
Okay. I'm not trying to be unfair here. I'm just
And I'm just gonna say for the difficulty of hacking, I'm gonna have you take a setback because you're doing this, trying to do this fast.
All right.
You're under pressure.
Ooh. 3 successes, 2 advantage, and a triumph. Wow, what a roll.
So like that is what a roll, dude. That is like so. Yeah, I'll just say like you completely crack the code. You're into this like system.
Okay, so
quote it from there.
And you found pictures of the commander's wife.
I'm not sure.
Secret folder.
Yeah, secret folder.
He's into the computers.
Yeah.
She's able to open doors, no problem. She's gotten her confidence back from having so much earlier failure with the computer system. She's starting to feel like, okay, I got that. I got this. And she's going to have any computers check, she'll get a boost. Or anybody doing a computers check, she'll get a boost. They'll get a boost. That's for the advantages. And then triumph. Ian, do you want to take that, or do you want to leave that to my own?
Man, I want to hear your ideas, man.
Okay. I think for the triumph, she's going to be able to override or send a distress beacon to the consortium command that the intruders have left the base and are headed southward.
Yep.
Or throw off the track at least. And it's something like that.
That's what.
No, they're southeast.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, no, you did that. You are casting up something that definitely has changed how the anyone monitoring this from afar is perceiving this situation. I like it.
I love that
image, like an
image of like
what was that, Drew?
That image of like a classic 80s action movie like hacking person.
Yes.
And you're just doing that. The screens are like flashing different things, and like Buck is watching Mookie this whole time, like over her shoulder, just like wide-eyed. It's like, God. The messages just pop up like communication shut down.
Yes.
You see, there's like, yeah, there's things, there's like text boxes on the screen. I mean, there are, things scrolling on the screen. There's all kinds of stuff up at this point. That you're noticing in front of you.
Yeah, you are a genius, Mookie. Genius.
She just looks at she looks at Buck and she just kind of taps on her forehead and kind of raises what would be eyebrows.
And you see you see two you see two boxes that are up on the screen right now in addition to communication. You see log and you see alerts.
Okay, she'll look at what the logs say.
Oh, and also you see, I think what you said you have doors. So
Yeah.
there's like door access. So you see door access, log, alerts, comms.
She'll look at alerts first, I guess.
All right.
Can-
And she sees this come up. Well, let's put it in row one.
Okay, ISB all divisions update 25-6-34A. Rebel activity reported on Thyfera, JSO sector. Scrambling response. ISB all divisions update 25-6-34B. Sector command diverting battle group Matari shortly. Commander Scourge request contact.
And then I'm gonna go to Ted. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm creeping down the hallway near Vod. I'd like to open that hallway door and try and stealth.
All right.
Yeah, Mookie opens to the door.
And you said, are you in stealth right now, or?
Well, yeah, would like to enter. I guess, do I need to take an action to enter that?
No, I mean you're in free play
right.
right now.
Cool.
The door opens, and in front of you, you see a number of bunks, kind of pushed up against the wall, all of them looking alike. You see that it's a fairly neat and tidy area in general, but there is some sense of like mild disarray. There's things that have spilled across the floor. There's like boots halfway across the floor. Some beds are like untucked. And it's just like a bunch of but that's what you see on the other side of the room. In kind of one corner, you see like some tables. It looks like some very basic like military rations on the tables and in containers behind. Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep moving. I'm gonna grab a couple rations.
Yeah, so if you want, those are encumbrance 0, and they're just basic food ration.
Cool. I'll follow Vod to the kind of back hallway.
All right. All right. And let's see. Roquan, are you doing anything in particular?
I think you're muted, Roquan.
Sorry, nope. He's just in stealth as well. Just got out.
All right. Buck, what are you doing?
Buck wants to climb up the ladder to the hatch again and just kind of be observing outside, see if he sees any incoming ships coming in or any enemies coming up through the ladder. Just kind of watching.
All right. I want you. Will you do for me a? I'm just curious what you were seeing out there. Can you do an average perception check? It's still raining, so take one step back.
He's going to. I think the weight of the situation here makes him focus a little harder.
Okay.
He's going to use his talent to upgrade a check using his intense focus. So he have to spend a destiny point, but basically he can upgrade. Instead of 3 greens, it'll be 1 yellow and 2 greens. Yeah, see if he sees anything out in the rain. No success, 3 advantage.
Tell me what.
I'd say maybe for a couple advantage. Maybe it looks like the rain's about to. It's dying down a little bit. He can't really see anything right now, but it looks like he's looking kind of direction that the storms are moving in. He sees some clearance.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's totally like you can see. It's like there's bright sun, way off in yonder, and you can feel kind of almost like the heat starting to like roll in a little bit, and yeah, in that, any next roll, kind of looking at things outside, we'll take a boost. We'll take 2 boosts.
Yeah, hell yeah, nice.
I'm making 1 roll to the bathroom, and I'll be right back if anyone needs to make a break.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that quick break. All right. Do you guys? Let's see. Buck did not see anything up on the roof, but he saw that the rain is soon to end. And let's go to Vod.
Right
All right.
behind you, buddy.
And kind of give me an idea on this. Like, do you like this? Is this map okay right now?
This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Right there. What can you see from there? Yeah.
Vod also hears a clunk, and that's Mookie locking that big door.
Okay. Yeah. And you see, so that room inside a room, Vod. You know, now that you've moved down the hall, you see this thing kind of in front of that room, in front of the room. And this little picture on Roll20 doesn't do it complete justice. It's like it's the size of like just about the size of like the hunchback thing that Ted was driving. And it's got 4 arms hanging down from it, and a kind of a diamond-shaped thorax with sensor eyes on top of it. The sensor eyes look a lot like what you'd see on a probe droid. And then it has a tail that kind of comes down like an elongated, skinny, like lobster's tail that kind of like tapers off at the end. It's not in contact with the ground. It's like it's hovering, and it is just kind of rotating, kind of looking back and forth in like a 270-degree arc in front of that door. And let's see, as you trip around, as you go around the corner and look at it, and it looks back at you. Let's see if it sees you. And so you're gonna roll a stealth check against roll a stealth check against 1 second. You're gonna roll a stealth check against RPP. Yep. This thing's kind of scanning the realms. All right. And this and you see this thing's like you see this like lights go up this machine like from the bottom to the top like beep 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 beep, beep, and it goes on unauthorized and I roll a cool check for initiative. Yeah, everybody who's in that hallway, and we'll just say, just for the heck of it, I'm actually going to have Buck and Mookie roll cool here as well. That last one was the NPC. And this is a Silhouette 2 Nemesis. So this
A
thing
nemesis? Oh
this
my
is
God.
a Silhouette 2 Nemesis. So it is going to take a turn where it's at, and it's going to take one other turn at the end of the initiative order. Yeah, so it's going to go PPN, PPPN every round.
Oh my lord.
All right, and so right now, this thing clearly has noted you, Vod, and it's like whoop 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 whoop, and intruder, unauthorized intruder, and it's like it's right now it's like medium to you. It would be like long to Roquan and Ted, pretty much. In action. What's that?
Oh,
PPN, PPPN.
Vaughn,
yeah. He's
fall
third.
back. Fall back, Vaughn.
No, turn at the end. PPN, PPPN.
We might be able to get him locked in one of these rooms.
Okay. So you're medium right now. You started at medium. Okay. All right. So you took 2 strain to get to short to it, to get engaged with it. Gotcha. All right. So this is adversary 2, so you're gonna upgrade it twice. Yeah, and then it has 1 defense. Wow, look at that roll. That's nutty. 0 successes, 8 advantages.
Something awesome.
Yeah, you broke the lock to the door.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd say that's like 4 or 5. Okay, give yourself 4. So 9 advantage. So yeah, so I'm gonna say like you hit it and the door swings open. And incidentally you see some movement in the darkness in the back of the of that jail cell that just swung open. All right, next PC.
That's awesome.
Can I see them from where I'm at?
No, you just
All right.
hear grunting.
So if I move short there, can I see him there?
You need to go like right. You'd need to go from like long to. I was saying you were at long to this action, so you'd have to go
Medium.
long to medium to be able to see him.
Okay, so I will do that. I'll strain twice to do that.
All right, so now you're medium.
Yep. And then I am going to try and bind this guy. So I'm going to roll my discipline against his resilience.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, it is against his resilience, and that is
Yeah. Probably high.
what?
Probably
Yeah,
high.
it's so it would be your discipline against RGGG.
Oh. Wait, RPPP?
RPPP, and I'm gonna flip a destiny. So
I'll flip one back.
All right.
RPPP, just to be clear, 4 of them.
RRPP after the destiny flip.
RRPP. Oh my lord.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say you're gonna take a setback because you're trying to do this like a round and engaged vibe with a force power you've just figured out.
It's been like 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
You've
about
never tried
4
to do
weeks.
this a round and engaged thing.
Yeah.
Something that you don't want to like. You've grabbed groups of people, but yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Ted. All right, here we go.
So,
Oh. Well, it doesn't work. So.
It did. It's a silhouette 2 like thing that's like strength based.
I get a boost for silhouette.
It's like you're trying to find like the hunchback. It's
Oh.
hard. It's hard.
No,
That's a hard...
now I know not to do a bind on this guy. All right.
Big.
That's my turn.
All right.
That was the worst turn I've ever taken.
So this thing has like these arms that hang down from it, and it flaps them up, and one set go up and one set go down, and then the other way the other set goes up and the other set goes down, and on the end are like these glowing like noodly looking like white bands that are like sparkling at the ends like sparklers, and these are neuronic lashes, and it's got 4 of them arms, and it's like flapping them like faster and faster, so you can hear them like whipping through the air, and it goes whoop whoop, and then like all 4 of them, it just goes like swinging right at Vide.
Oh God. This is bad. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can dodge.
Please do.
Might be a good idea.
All right, and
Maybe flip a destiny.
Get the hell out of there.
all right. All right, and it's going to swing at Vide.
Oh.
And he managed to like flip, dodge, boogie, move. Like he managed to like I totally like look how much failure his dodge added. Like he dodged really well. the triumph is this thing is used to kind of trying to like swing and snap at things that don't want to get hit and move very quickly, like prisoners and things like that. So its triumph is when this thing goes again, it's like, all right, I've got him going towards the wall now. This next one's gonna really sting, and it's gonna upgrade its next attack. Once. All right, next PC.
You're muted.
Mookie's on the computers, and she's seeing if there's an option for basically giving the droid clearance for these beings.
Say that again.
Mookie's trying to control the robot, the droid that is attacking Vod. She hears what's going on in the comm links, and she's trying to get into the security system to give clearance to these humanoid figures of Vod, Roquan, and Ted.
Yeah. All right.
They're okay. They're on our side.
Yep. And this thing is in like kind of like an automaton like battle sequence right now. Mm-hmm. So you getting access to like it's you getting kind of access to its like internal clock. It's not internal clock, like its internal like instruction pad. I think that would take a computer's, like I think that would be a check to get into it, and then I think it might be like another check to like get to the point where you were like able to direct it with the time that it would take to get into this thing.
Okay, I'll go for it.
So to get into this thing, to like crack in, it's hard because this thing's an activated security bot. I mean, it's a very difficult role. So we're gonna say this is similar to what it was to like get into the computer system. Yeah, so it's gonna be a once upgraded daunting. This thing is in its operative mode right now. So there's going to be 2 setbacks here to be able to like override it, and then if you get in, then you may be able to do some other things later.
Okay.
All right. You're able to hack into this thing remotely.
Alrighty. Mookie's in the brain of the droid.
Well done, Mookie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we won't last that long. Right.
So I'm going to say this thing can choose to kind of like try to like fight against that. But you struck the first blow. And next PC.
Go ahead, Ted.
Yeah, Ted's gonna move up. He's just been hearing grunting and whirring and the intruder thing, so he's gonna like actually peek inside this maintenance room if possible, see if it's unlocked.
Yeah, you can. I mean, Mookie has control of the room, so she can just like pop that thing open.
Okay, cool. What can I see in there?
It's a dark room, and this is like during like structured combat. Yeah. So let's do an average perception check with a couple setbacks due to darkness, and let's see what you see in there.
Average, okay. All right. I do not see anything. Is there a light switch? I mean, I'm done.
There, you see like in the room, you can tell it's like it's an open dark room right now, and there's nothing that like immediately reacted in any way to like when you open the door. Otherwise, the virus that's in your system has been acting up more in recent minutes. And so Ted is going to take 3 strain with a spasm in the abdomen, and feels some bile, tastes some bile in the back of his throat as he attempts to look into that room. Next PC.
So Buck was up, kind of peeking out the hatch.
Yep.
I guess he'll. I mean, I guess if he hasn't seen anything in the time where he's last kind of, obviously he's been watching out the hatch for a while. If he doesn't see anything, he's heading down the ladder and heading towards those rooms.
Mookie's going to say to Buck, maybe you could impersonate an Imperial officer to General Scourge. He's waiting for a response, but I don't know. It's just a thought.
Yeah, I don't know how long it would take to try to contact him. But I have a feeling he's going to be here shortly, and I kind of want to help out those. If they're in a fight,
yeah, I gotcha.
Need some firepower, quick. But that's a good idea. Save it though if we have some time. So I don't know how far he can go, but he'll try to go towards the fight.
I think coming down the ladder and getting to like that front door of the comms room, I think that's like where you'd be right now.
Okay.
In structured time.
Perfect.
And we'll go the last N. This is realizing like something is trying to take over its battle sequence, and he has been kind of monitoring the internal communications, realizing that there may be some sense that this place is being overtaken, and the directions he's hearing right now may be not trustworthy. It is going to try to like regain its own. It's going to try to regain its own circuitry again. It's going to try to regain its own sense of AI self. And that is going to be a roll against it's going to be a roll against Mookie's it's going to be a roll against Mookie's computer skill. And so it's gonna try to use its discipline versus Mookie's computer skill. And Mookie, what is your like your computer's role? It's is it YYGGG?
Wait. It's computers is GGGGY.
Okay. All right. Wow.
And
it's gonna be hard.
And can Mookie flip destiny?
Yep.
Like, she's pulling on those wires really hard, trying to keep, a good connection, so to speak. through the force.
And it is and so yeah, you said got it.
So two
Yep.
yellow, 3
Yep.
G.
I got it.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yep. And this thing's also gonna it's also gonna flip a destiny to try to get out of this. And yeah, that's what it's doing. And it will roll and see if it can break this hold. No, it was not able to break the hold. It uses
You son of a bitch.
it knows where it's being held. You know, it can tell the computer system that's like effing with its circuitry. So it is going to take its maneuver, and it is going to it's going to try to get to that place as fast as it can. So it's going to take 2 maneuvers here, as it's feeling like it's being overrun by a computer that runs out of comms. So it is going to strain twice, and it's going to reach this spot where it's engaged with Roquine, medium from VOD, and it is now engaged with Roquine as it's flying back towards the way it knows to get to comms. Phew, was that complicated enough? I think it was. All right. Top of the order.
Can Mookie take her turn here? And she's just gonna be. She's noticing the glitches. She's noticing the resistance from the droid. And she's, instead of like kindly asking for permission, she's gonna shut this droid down. Just like,
Yep.
bonk.
Do
And
it.
that is yeah, dude. And that is going to be really flipping hard to tell this thing that's in an automated battle sequence to just like shut down. So this is going to be a formidable computers check. I will flip 1 destiny, so it's going to be R and 4 P's. You're trying to do this in the time of a battle, so you're going to take a setback.
Okay.
And yeah, let's that's the roll.
Red K. So I'm gonna just go through because there's a lot going on here. G G G yellow yellow P P P P R K.
And yeah, you got the yeah because you flipped a destiny too.
Yeah, I did.
And I flipped a destiny.
Yep.
And so you have R and then 4 P's.
Did I have a boost on my last?
No,
I just had 4 successes. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. I'll do it. Here we go. Oh, fuck.
Right. You did not break into its main central control unit.
Okay, I didn't, and the advantage is going to give me a boost. I still feel like I have a good control through the system, that even though I wasn't able to pull down that big switch.
Yep.
I'll have a boost on my next track, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Mark that. All right.
Hey,
nice try.
question. Quick question, Ian. Did you flip a dark side at one point?
Everyone that I've flipped, haven't you guys just flipped right back?
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, they've been countered.
Yeah, so I think
one.
like they've all been countered. I don't know if they've all been countered.
I think the last 2 have been.
You're probably
Yeah, pretty sure.
You're probably right.
I think they've been pretty right. All right, next PC. All I was playing
Right.
for 5 days. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It keeps you in it better, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sure does.
Someone else go.
So it's
I can
you right now, Roquan.
I can also go if you want me to go first.
Yeah, you guys, whoever wants to go, I can wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Am I short to it in this maintenance room?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Yeah?
sure.
Okay.
Right?
Cool. I'm gonna. Okay. Oh, yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Wallop it. Don't hit me. No, I'm engaged.
Yeah, he's engaged.
It's okay though. It's okay. Do your thing. No.
And then just upgrade the difficulty of the attack twice and add the setback. Yeah, the lobster tail. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, because each one advantage adds plus 10. All right.
Huzzah.
You're at 110 to whatever you roll. All right. And this thing is durable 4.
Sweet Quay.
It just subtracts 4 from that number. Exactly. Okay. Exclamation point, crit, plus 70.
Oh man.
All right. So it is compromised. All of its skill checks are increased by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Wow.
Nice.
That's huge.
Nice.
That's a skill check.
Mm-hmm. Increased.
Increase the
Nice,
difficulty.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, no kidding.
I appreciate that. So that the game can continue not be broken. All right. All right. So that thing felt that, and it's gonna turn around and swing at Vod. And come at me, bro. And all right. and it's gonna flip a destiny, and it's going to it is doing everything it can. So it's gonna flip a destiny and aim twice. It's like, I got to get this thing off of me, and then it's going to upgrade it. You said upgrade it twice. And increase. Yeah, that's right. Yep, exactly. All right, and it's gonna swing at that thing that just really hurt it. All right. So, what just happens? All right. So, this thing, what does it do? All right. Yeah, interesting. All right. This thing, gosh, it doesn't,
What, can't crit?
yeah, well, I mean, no, I mean, this is what happens. It hits for, it hits for 6 with the whip. But that is absorbed by Vod Soak, I think. Because Vod Soak 7, right? So so yeah, so it can't, it really can't like activate anything for a successful attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, Rigel, is that right? Like, you have to create damage to be able to like do any like activated advantage requiring quality, right?
Ooh, I don't know about the other. I mean, not blast, but for critting, yes.
Okay. But the other things like could work. Yeah, right. So blast would be an example. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still, yeah, it doesn't, well, yeah, the one thing it will do is no, that's no, it just like it whips down at Buck.
Roquan?
Excuse me, Vod. It whips down at Vod.
Oh, Vod.
And it hits him really hard with these whips, and Vod sees these things come down on his arms, and they don't hurt him at all.
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, so you have like advantages you can spend, but you can't. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like the activating the quality. Yeah, right. It's
like it's not a miss.
No,
I don't know.
It's not a miss, but it doesn't create any damage. I think it's like the crit can't work, but it's just it is just interesting because I have to check one thing, and then I will have an answer, and I apologize.
No, that's okay. But why can't he? I don't know. I don't remember like the halves to go.
Right? Do you know?
For what? Yeah.
But right.
I bet bind
but
might work.
But it's also like it's a successful hit. That's the thing. It's like,
well, it's hitting, but Vod is just too strong.
What is it that you want to activate?
So all it takes is a successful attack.
Which you did.
Yeah, so it's a successful attack. All right, I'm just making sure I'm reading all this stuff right. So here's what it does. It hits. It doesn't do any overt damage with these things, but it activates its stun quality twice, and it's stun 3.
Yeah.
It doesn't soak doesn't block it. It just takes away 6 strain because it's stun 3 is 3 strain and stun 3 is 3 strain.
Oh wow.
That makes
So
sense.
it has these big lashes that are flashing, look like sparklers, like electricity coming off of them, and it swings 4 of them down and they wrap around Vod like a python, and the thing like sends surge through it, and it just zaps him for 6 strain.
Mm-hmm.
And that was that turn. Sorry. Learned a new rule. All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sorry, Twitchverse, for making you watch us look up rules.
Yeah.
All right,
the
next
game.
PC.
Oh, so yeah, Ted will try and get in there.
So he's engaged with Roquan. Excuse me, Vod.
Yeah.
Kind of and Roquan. He's actually engaged with both of them right now.
Yeah. And so instead of shooting into engaged, Ted is going to get engaged and try and find a access panel for the mechanics on this guy.
Yes.
Which I'm imagining would be quite challenging while it's moving around.
Yeah.
But like while it's like hitting Vod, Ted's gonna try and jump on it and figure out where that panel might be.
So scanning this silhouette 2 thing as from stem to stern in the midst of battle. This is going to be a hard perception check with a couple setbacks. But if you pass this, you will be able to see exactly where you might aim.
All right.
Nice.
That was my dark side point from last roll. Sorry.
All right. Can I flip one back just to get it?
Yeah, I didn't flip one on this
yellow
one.
on
I just had to flip the one back. Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna just flip one because why not?
I'll flip one back. I'll flip it right back.
Come
Flip it
on.
right back.
Perception. All right. So RP GYKK. Here we go. Flip it back for you. 1 success, 2 threat. What? All right.
You see where it is? It's on the top of its head, which is like 15 feet above the ground right now, floating on a floating thing.
Okay. Got it.
But you see it.
I know where it is. I know my target. And I am going to be done at that point.
All right, next PC.
Okay, Roquan is going to move short away from him.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to go more like right there. And then he's going to mark him for death with his talent, marked for death.
Nice.
So I'm going to commit a force die, and I get an automatic 2 advantage until he's incapacitated. So, and so yeah, I'm gonna shoot into engage then. At
All
my
right.
2 buddies.
All right.
So is he upgraded?
You upgrade it twice, and then you add 1 defense, so 1 setback.
Okay. RPK. All right.
Well, it would be from short. It would be R.
RPK, right? Because
No, it's upgraded 3 times because you're also shooting into engaged. So it would be RRK.
Gotcha. All right. Oh.
Oh, you did it. So what just happens?
His bullet ricocheted off of someone's axe and split into 2 and no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do the spare, obviously. He shot him and
Okay.
and he crits him.
So the shot is how much damage there?
It'd be 9 damage.
Okay.
Pierce 2.
9 damage, pierce 2. Okay.
And then it will crit him, but I'll have 4 advantage left over because I get 3 advantage automatically.
All right. And are you using that dark pip?
No.
Okay. And what did you feel in that dark pip when that was like going in front of you?
The urge to move my gun slightly to the right to hit one of my friends. But he did not take advantage of that on purpose.
Yeah. But the
Nice.
dark side of the force had other ideas of your gun's trajectory.
Yes. Serendipity might still play a role in that, but I didn't.
All right. And
Nice for fun.
so but you hit it for how many again?
9.
9.
Pierce 2. No, Pierce.
Got
3,
it.
I'm
I got it. But you critted it. That's it. You critted it. So do crit plus 10 minus 30. Oh, but it's then to be minus 30. So it'd be exclamation point crit minus 30.
No space. Is there space there? We'll try it. No,
There's a space.
There must be.
There's a space. Always a space.
Oh wow. Distracted. Cannot perform
No
it.
free maneuver the next turn.
Cool.
All right, and it's got 2 crits. And all right, and the shot. Who's engaged with this thing right now? Is it both Ted and Vod?
I think it's all 3 of us, right? Or no, you backed up. I got engaged in order to look closer. I don't know that I needed to, but yeah, I'm engaged. No, I moved to engaged.
Do you want me to use those advantage before you say your despair?
Oh, what did you do for the rest of the? You critted, and then what else did you do?
I'm gonna use the advantage to have our buddy in the cell heard what was going on, and
How many advantage are you using?
I'm hoping to use all of them to have him come out of his cell.
Then how did you crit?
So I get an automatic 1 for my Bantha sight. I got 2 for my marked for death. So that's my crit right there. So then
So
I
you
have
have
4.
7 advantage.
Yeah.
Got you. So you had 3. Okay, and now you have 4 advantage left.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
So our buddy in the cell there has heard all this going on. Finally thinks he's this is my chance. So he kind of runs out of his cell. Kind of since everyone's distracted here.
You see a large kind of gray colored Vradix with a walking cane that has like gray hairs coming out of the carapace of its chitin, and it's walking slowly on equally knobby legs. This giant like praying mantis looking thing that has to duck under the doorway, and it is walking, and it's now in front of the cell standing, and it goes
All right.
and that's awesome. I want to roll a I'm gonna flip a coin, and so who's engaged with so Ted and Vod are engaged with this thing. So we're gonna flip a coin, and however it lands, well, let's do. I'll roll a D4, and if it's odd, it hits Ted, and if it's even, it hits Vod. Base damage. Is that fair?
Cool.
Odd. What I say? Odd hits Ted, even hits Vod for base damage from the gun.
Yep. Soak.
Ooh. That wasn't it.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
Polly.
All right, it's even.
8.
Base damage,
8.
and then pierce of
3.
8 pierce 3. So that means that would hit Vod for 4 hit points. It's just about the next PC's turn, but I got to run to the can again. I'll be right back.
Same.
He is just gonna run as far as he can. Probably maybe he can get to the next door.
I
don't know how far that would be.
can it get to the next door?
Yeah.
And let me
So-
see. Oh yeah, you can get from where you were. You could get you can be running into the staff barracks at this point,
Okay.
and that's 2 maneuvers.
That's all he's really gonna do.
All right, no upgrade, no strain or anything
yeah.
taken.
No.
All right. And that thing that that big hulking silhouette is just gonna it's gonna raise its arms once more against this thing that's stripped out a lot of its power cells in the back, and it's gonna go whoosh, whoosh, and it's gonna swing at the weak way that's hurt it so bad. And all right. Grego, doing anything? Vod doing anything? All right.
Dodge.
It's engaged, and it's engaged, and it has to upgrade the increase the difficulty once. But it doesn't have its free maneuver either from the crits it's taken. And so it will it will it'll take a couple strain to aim once. And it will swing its weak way. All right. So it does hit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's using those lashes. And so it's going to hit for it's going to hit for 10 strain. No, I want to say this right. I'm sorry. I want to say this right. No, I said that totally wrong, and I apologize. It's going to hit for. Oh no, yeah, it's going to hit for 10 strain. And it's going to use
10
stun. It's stunned because it's from neuronic lashes. And it's going to
still soak.
And it's going to use one of its triumph. It's going to use one of its triumph to link that. So it's going to hit for 10 strain twice.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
And then it will that's a lot of just jolts. It's like sending through. It's just shocking the hell out of Vod just over and over, whip after whip, wrapping around him like snakes. And it's basically at this point just lighting him up with so much current that its other triumph is going to be a crit.
Wait, it's not that bad.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you say, Mookie?
It's not that bad. I'm gonna do a. I guess my action. Did we continue around?
Yeah. You don't. I think you. It doesn't. It's not that bad. Doesn't have anything about like being like at all like near them.
Not. I mean, I haven't gone on a deep dive into, but from what I'm reading, it doesn't require you to be in any sort of range. So once per session, when an ally would suffer a critical injury, may take and it's not that bad action, make a difficult medicine check to stop the ally from gaining that critical injury.
I think to make a medicine check though, you have to be like engaged with a thing.
Okay.
Like you have to be there.
Yeah, I mean I think to
It does sort of feel like it.
Yeah, that makes. Yeah.
Well, it's an action, and it says once per encounter or once per round.
Per session.
Yeah, why don't? Yeah, just do it, man.
Here's my thought. Mookie's like part of this thing right now. She's into the circuits, and that seems to me like she could like keep the bolts from creating that critical injury. That's how I'm thinking through it creatively.
Yeah, you don't have control of it fully, but you like dialed down the jolt just at the right. You were able to send in a spike like just at the right moment if you can roll this medicine check. Okay. So roll it.
It's good thinking, Mookie.
But I'm gonna say this is your it says it's an action, so I think this is your action this round.
Yeah, that's my action.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna check, make sure all my stuff is accurate. Medicine and so 3 greens, 2 yellows, and 3 purples. All right.
Yeah. So what just happened? That was successful.
So Mookie is kind of knowing that this thing is attacking Vod, knowing Vod is not doing good. She successfully kind of lowers the voltage power of these whips. And then with the 2 advantages, she's going to allow Vod to recover that strain.
Yeah, that's your that can be your your action this round.
Well, it is listed in the talent as an out of turn incidental. Just
Oh, right on. Oh, perfect. Then it's an out of turn incidental. Perfect. That just happened. And yeah, Vod can take 2 strain healing if you want. Absolutely. Yeah. So you go over your threshold. All right. So he holds you up like 15 feet in the air, and he's shock, and then he like release, and you like do like a half gainer and like tumble to the ground like a sack of flour. You've gone over your strain threshold, so this is going to take it. This is going to take a crit from the fall.
Wait.
So, yeah, that was just 2 crits in a row, Mookie. You saved the first one.
Okay.
So agonizing. He gets an agonizing wound. And Vod is out. Top of the order.
All right, Mookie's gonna try to shut this thing down once and for all.
All right. It was so that's still the roll is you're trying to get in there and shut him down again. So this roll is going to be upgraded once this time. So it's going to be R P P P P K K.
And then a boost from my
Yep.
roll.
There it is. Cashing it in. Yep.
I'm gonna flip Destiny to upgrade this.
Okay.
And here we go. So it's sorry. It is GGG yellow BRPPPKK.
Yeah, and I'm gonna flip a Destiny for the heck of it too. So add another R. I don't want you to get control of this thing. This thing kind of like jolts a little bit as you needed to roll an extra another purple, buddy.
Ain't nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So you got one failure, 1 advantage, 1 triumph. You did not get into its system.
Oh.
No. Sorry for cursing on Twitch.
You're close. You were very close. 1 failure, 1 advantage, 1 triumph. You are not in it.
Well, the advantage is going to give me a boost on the next turn. With
Very good.
The triumph is going to be, I didn't turn it off, but I've set its combat mode back to kind of neutral.
Okay. So it's in neutral right now. So what? So it is
So it's not really. It doesn't have the programming memory to like strike at Vod one more time. It doesn't. Vod's like totally not a threat. Roquan is not a threat right now, I guess. It's kind of reset back to monitoring
until it is struck again.
Mhm.
Until it is struck again, or you know, it kind of reactivates from its sequence. Until it is struck again, it is like, and it's like beginning to it just like kind of shuddered, and it's like it's now it's like, oh, do I need to go back and guard the cage again? Like the prisoner's getting out, and so it's like going back into like guard mode. So until it's hit again, its attention is like getting back to guard the prison. How's that?
Sure, that sounds fine. Yeah.
And great. Next PC.
Where are we at in this? Is he
We're at
next?
the second PC of the top of the order.
So he would be next?
He'll be after this roll. Yep.
Crap. Okay. Someone else want to go? Nope.
So wait, until he's hit again, he's just going to patrol?
He's going back to like the because remember how at the previous 4 advantages, Roquan was like the Vradix is like standing outside the cage now.
Yes.
It's like, so it's kind of facing the cage. It just whip Vod, threw him up in the air, smashed him down to the ground. He's out. So he has this like passed out Weequay in front of it, and it kind of like extends its sensors up, and it's like, oh, my primary objective is to guard Prisoner Prime. Like I gotta go do that. So it's like beginning to like its attention is now there. So its attention is now on this like prisoner is escaping.
Right.
Quick question: Do we have are the doors in like manual? Like, can we shut doors and open doors, or is that do we not know that?
Mookie got control of the doors.
I know Mookie does, but like, has Mookie done anything to them? So, or you know, like we were going through doors. Were we just letting him do that, or do we have any knowledge of if we can work these?
What do you think, Mookie? What have you done to the doors?
Mookie's opened the doors for them leading up to the cell block, and then she locked the big outside door on the south side.
Okay, so they can just kind of get through doors at their desire.
I think so. Yeah, I think we're kind of on intercoms, and I can communicate. Yeah, open closed doors.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go then. You're good.
It's right now. It's just a background thing that's just kind of standing, like taking in what the hell is happening right now. It's almost in shock. It's in shell shock. It's like I don't even know what's happening, but it is there, and it did that like as it came out of the cage.
Hey Ted.
Yeah.
Can you wait to go until after it goes?
Yeah.
With me?
Like,
I think I got a plan, but I need your help.
yeah.
Okay. So, Buck, would you mind going?
Buck is just running.
Cool.
And Buck, yeah, you can be like out in the hallway at this point, and you are long from that you are long from the Guardian, and you can see it.
Okay.
So if you wanted to have taken your 2 moves, you know, to get out that door, you still have an action left. If you want to take 2 strain, you don't have to.
Let's say, can he like get? Well, no, that's all he's gonna do.
Are you okay? All right, you're there.
Yep.
NPC has not noted. It's not been struck, so it recognizes that the Vradix is going out of the cell, and so it's going to use its maneuver and its action to go begin trying to like herd the Vrad. It's like pulling out whips and it's starting to like swing them around the Vradics to like get it back in the cell block. And that's what it did for that turn.
Cool.
It's now medium away from. It's medium away from Roquan. It's medium away from Ted. It's Buck can't see it anymore. Vod's passed out. Next PC.
Really quick. I think I was short to it because if I remember correctly, I
Perfect.
was
Yep.
medium here. Okay, cool.
Yep, you're short to it.
Cool.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and find it and throw it into the cell. So
You're bind now. Yeah, you can do bind and move things. One range band.
one range band. Yep.
All right.
Yes. So. So what was he again? Oh no! It just says move target. One range band.
So I think it's gonna be the difficulty of just like getting the damn thing bound first. And so it's gonna be RGGG. I'm going to flip a destiny. So make it RRGG.
I'm gonna flip one back then.
All right. Fine.
So it'll be YY then RRPP, and then I
That's
get
right.
a WW. Okay. Okay. Fine. What the heck?
So you in doing that from where you were, you missed. In straining to try to do that, you took 2 strain in trying to tap into that move, that force.
Sure.
In the despair, what you did was you shoved the in doing that you grabbed the Vradics you missed. You grabbed the Vradics by the neck. You pushed him towards the cell. He's an old elderly Vradic, so his legs give out from under him. Its walking sticks goes flying, and it crashes to the ground. It's knocked prone, and its walking stick is like across the room, and it's fallen and it's down.
Okay.
And it makes a pretty like agonized sound as it falls into the prison, and you take 2 strain.
And then this was a combat check technically, right?
That was an action, yeah.
Okay, because my mark for death is still up, so my 2 advantage will cancel out those 2 threats at least. So.
Because combat checks.
Yeah, if it's a combat check, this counts as that talent still. So.
Yeah, sure.
So there's that, but okay, that sounds good, and I don't think I can do anything with those white, so I'm gonna unfortunately leave it. That's the end of my. Actually, I can still maneuver. I'm gonna. No, never mind. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. That's the end of my turn.
And next PC.
I'm gonna try and drag Vod out of here, if that's possible.
So his encumbrance is going to be 5 plus his brawn.
Uh-huh.
I think his brawn is 4, so he's 9 encumbrance.
Okay. Scratch that. I figure out that I can't move him very easily. I mean, so while encumbered, I can move slower, half speed.
I think it takes an athletics check to see if you can like move with the thing. and then it makes you slower and more strainful.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fall back. I don't want to turn this thing back on. And I'm gonna actually like go in and try and find a light switch in this maintenance room.
Boom. There's a light switch right to the left of the door, and it turns on.
Okay.
And you see a maintenance room with like a metal table, some lockers, and you know, various like small tools on the walls hung up on little like you know, the usual boards that you would hang up tools upon in a maintenance room. And in the middle of the room there are two things covered by sheets, canvas sheets.
Okay. Is that my turn?
I mean, you went like, did you take? I would say those things are like probably another maneuver away from you on a
Yeah.
table. If you want to run up and look at them, you can.
Yeah, I will strain once to do that using
All right.
my guy.
There's kind of just like a big like canvas sheet over these two lumps in the middle of the room.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to lift it off and look under.
All right. So you see two kind of like mechanical looking things. They have like they have some panels open. They have some wires hanging out. They're dirty. They've got some like scorching on them. But you recognize both of them from your time, like, you know, learning on starships, and really one of them you know really well. And it's called a 1 second. It's called a mechanical Dianoga, and I'll put it in Rogue One. You've seen these all over the place. You've seen these all over the place. You lots of places like at Tashi Station, they had like a few of these like hanging on the walls. You don't own one, but you see this, but it's like it's damaged. In fact, it's too damaged. And you see this you see this other thing that kind of looks like let's see, it kind of looks like you know, it kind of looks like a basketball sized light gray sphere that has like a bunch of like probe droid looking camera eyes on it, and a couple of those are like pulled out of the sockets, and there's some wires hanging out. And you remember seeing something like this in your travels as well. It looks a little broken, but it looks like this because you've seen one of these before. So both of these appear to be about 2 broken, but they're just sitting on the table.
Can I? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I'm gonna say that's your turn. Like,
That's
you
my
just
turn.
saw those.
Yep.
And the next PC would have been Vod. So it is the guard, and it is going to use its turn. It is going to press shut on the prison door, and it's executing order 11.0.3b, which is like, if the prisoner is able to open the door, your primary operative is make sure it never gets out of that door again. So it's going to close the door and then use its electric current from its lash and just fry the panel. And so the door is smoking and sealed shut from the computer aspect. And that's what it just did. Fried the circuits, shut the door. That thing is laying down inside. It's kind of whimpering, and its walking stick is halfway across the room. Top of the order.
Whew. Okay, Mookie's gonna try. Mookie's gonna try one more time to shut this Well, let's see. Would the difficulty change if she's trying to steer the droid like into another room?
I think like it's I think you've still got to be able to like get control of the droid first.
And
If
it's
you
still going to be the daunting.
yeah
no
I
matter
think so. Yep. No, he got into it. The second thing is to try to like actually get control of it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to control it again and shut it down. I mean, that's what she's trying to do.
All right. I won't flip a destiny on this one, so it's going to be R, 4 Ps, 2 Ks. Difficulty plus again, you're trying to do this fast. This thing, you're starting to lose faith in yourself as you're doing this because it's not working, and your friends are getting toasted.
Can I flip a destiny? Do we have one?
No, you cannot flip a destiny, Mookie. Yeah, you can flip a destiny.
All right.
Do we
Okay, so
have any?
3 wise boost because of the
Someone can flip the destiny for Mook.
and then 4 Ps and 2 Ks. That's so fun.
All right.
Oh, okay.
You need to roll an R.
An R?
Yeah,
You still got it.
you're still gonna succeed, but you just need to roll an R.
What's an R?
A red.
Oh.
All right, so you're 3 success, 3 threats. So you are into its system.
All right, so I shut down the droid. It just kind of crumbles to the floor. And Ian, I'll let you do what the disadvantage would be, what the threat would be.
I
Maybe it self-destructs.
Yeah. All right. I like that. So it's been trying to fight off this this whatever's in its brain. It knows something is not right. It's kind of gotten taken over a couple times. It is compromised, and it realized its mainframe has been compromised by outside forces that are hostiles. So it has 3 threats. So it explodes for 10 damage. Anything that's within short of it.
Oh. Damn it, Mookie. Let's see here.
Nice job, Moogie.
It blows up. It is out. It is out. Everybody who's out there, take a cool check.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you saved our lives.
That was awesome.
That was so rough. At threshold. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Sorry about the self-destruct. I could have given you this.
Hey, that's just what happened.
What happened?
All right, Vod, are you awake yet? All right, Vod's still down. All right, swing the camera to Mookie.
How is everybody? I think I got the droid disassembled. What happened? She's on the comm link.
Mookie, can you try and open up this cell over here? I think it probably won't work. Otherwise, Ted, maybe you can check it out.
Yeah, I'll check out the cell. But Mookie, Vod needs help. He's shocked. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I shot Vod. It was an accident. I wanted to, but it was still an accident.
Mookie hears that Vod is not in good shape, and she's gonna twirl around on her chair, hop up, and start running towards where everybody's at.
All right, so you're making your way there. Ted, what are you doing?
Ted is wondering if Ted wants to see if Vod is carrying Bug Eater.
So you're running over to Ted? You're running over to Vod?
I'm running over to Vod, yeah.
Great idea.
All right, where's Bug Eater?
I think it's on Vod's body.
Oh,
No,
he would have been in the Braddock's village.
Braddock's village. Yeah.
I'm gonna yeah, I think flip a destiny on Bug Eater's presence. That would be, so you're carrying like an extra 6 encumbrance just on your system, on your person, because it would be like a silhouette 1 thing. You got it. Yeah, sorry, I'll just flip that back. Yeah, he's carrying it.
Sweet.
You just have 7 encumbrance available.
I know, that's so crazy.
Oh, can I have swept up the Dianaga, mechanical Dianaga, and the remote as well?
Check encumbrance on those things.
Yeah, 4 and 0, and I've got plenty. I've got 6 left. So
you're carrying a Hydra spanner and your gun and those things, and you have a backpack or something?
I do.
Yeah, right on.
Yep.
Yes, you have a twice broken mechanical Dianoga and a twice broken remote reconnaissance remote.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I will need someone else to carry Bug Eater. I'm gonna set my backpack down to walk Bug Eater over to the door though. Oh really? All right, I'll take some time to set up. I'll set her up.
All right, she's up.
And walk her over to the doors. Can we open the doors still?
No, those doors got roasted by this thing. It would be a mechanical check to get in.
Okay, I'm gonna grab I'm gonna try and motion Roquan to grab the staff or something. I don't know
I can pick up Bug Eater if you want.
Okay, I just want to like get the staff as a gesture of goodwill towards the Varakan.
Sure, I'll grab the staff.
Okay, and then try and break open this thing. Break this thing open.
Yeah, just give me a
pry it open.
Give me a average mechanics check to get this thing open.
Okay. Setbacks.
Well, it's fried electrically, so it's melted. So there'll be 1 setback.
Can I help him try and pry it open?
Yeah, you can give him an unskilled boost. Yep.
Setbacks removed. Unskilled boost. I got
do you have more skill? Do you have more?
No, I'm just messing with you. Just took a first one.
Nice. Nice.
All right, so 1 triumph, 6 success. And it's very much open, and the triumph. I want to have this Varakin be, for him to see us as rescuers.
Yeah. And most importantly, it saw you as its rescuer just now. You're the one who
Okay.
opened its cage.
Nice.
And it looks at you. Is Bug Eater with you?
Yeah, it's right next to us. Yeah.
And it looks at you, and it's got a really low voice, and it looks up from the ground as it, like, you can see in its eyes, which are kind of clouded with cataract. It's clearly old. It has gray hair matted on its chest and on its abdomen, and this praying mantis looking animal, not animal, like it's sentient. I mean, whatever. It's a thing that looks like that in Roll20, and it's on the ground, and you can tell you can see the arthritis in its joints, large, gnarly joints and hands that are swollen, and carapace with like mold underneath some of the chunks of armor, and its kind of piecemeal plate armor of its body. And it looks up at you with these cloudy eyes, and it says, Otherworlder, you have saved me. I sense you are very sick. Come.
Oh. Grab a nibble.
All right, I'll follow him and see if Roquan wants to give him his staff back.
You should give me a staff. We've had issues with me and elder staffs before. Yes, I will offer. I will offer it to him.
And it kind of like scooches itself up to its feet, and you can tell it's sore, and so it's getting up. It goes to a knee, and then one leg extends, and then the other leg kind of tries the strength of the knee, and then slowly it stands up, and you can hear the creaking in its joints, literally. And Roquan tosses at the staff, and it has a little bit of deafness though as it slips its hand out and grabs the thing, and it looks at Roquan, and it gives a bow with its head and goes. And it says, "Thank you, Otherworlder." And then it reaches up one of its appendages, and it touches Ted on the shoulder and on the chest, and it puts its hand in the middle of Ted's face, and it like hums some like atonal to itself as it's feeling Ted's face, and it says, "You must get back to my hut. You don't have long on this plane."
Ah. All right.
Oh.
And then it grabs you, and this grab, actually, you feel like, when someone's like, grabbing the front of your shirt, and it reaches out with one of its hands, and it grabs the front of your shirt, and it kind of pulls back, and it's a big thing. It's probably like 9 feet tall. And as it leans back, like, you feel your shirt being pulled up and your feet not completely off the ground, but like it's pulling your weight back, and it cocks its neck down to you, and through its orange glowing cataract eyes, it says, and Bug Eater looks up at you, and it says, "But first, my people, save my people."
Oh my god.
Where are they?
And Bug Eater's translating, "They have been taken into the fire pits. I saw them before they tossed me into this small cave."
Ah, inside the volcano, huh?
"The Callisto fire pits. I have seen it before, but not with this monstrous metal cave on top. Only before, when the land was unspoilt."
Roquan says to Bug Eater, "Tell him that we have to get him out of here, and then we can come back and tell his people because none of your people volunteered to come help and rescue all of you guys. We don't have the manpower.
And do a what are you doing there? Are you trying to like bargain with them? Are you trying to like kind of like push him around with what you're saying?
No, I'm not trying to push him around. I'm trying to negotiate with him, if anything. Just try and get him to see our position.
All right. Do an average negotiation check with a boost. Let's see what happens here.
He understands the sentiment, and is maybe likely to. He understands where we're coming from. May give a boost to some sort of like verbal, altercation in the future, but doesn't agree.
He begins walking out of the cave, and he is walking like towards the front door. Walking towards the front door, and away from Ted. Let's go, Buck. What are you doing?
You're muted, Buck.
Buck approaches Vod. He comes running down the hallway trying to catch up to the action.
Yep.
And he
He's
sees
caught up.
Vod. Yeah. He sees Vod unconscious, and he walks up to him. It's like, "I'll get you up, buddy. The only way I know how." And he takes out a little bottle of water and stands over him and kind of dumps it. Yeah,
Like he's seen.
Yeah. So to everyone else, it looks like, but like Buck's like urinating on Vod. But he's gonna try to speak a little Sri-Lurin to him.
That he's learned along the way. Yeah.
Yeah, he's learned along the way. It's just like basic phrase like "I love you" and "My name is Buck."
And he pours the water on him. Yeah, you're doing an inspiring rhetoric, right?
He's like, "Oh, and yeah, a little inspiring rhetoric.
That is awesome. I want you to take a boost on whatever the roll is.
Buck.
Yeah, he's just saying like you're basically like the first phrases you learn in Spanish, like "Where's the bathroom?" But he's hoping it reminds Vod of home and get him to wake up. So it's average leadership check. Normally he gets a boost. Are there any setbacks?
I don't think so. I think you
This
are like
roll-
straight from the heart.
Okay. Yeah, basically it would heal some strain. He can succeed.
What the hell?
Oh. Okay.
What a weird roll.
So what dice do?
Successful.
So
But nothing.
yeah, this is kind of a unique thing because this is like a unique talent of his. So he doesn't succeed in his inspiring rhetoric. However, he notices something. You guys can help me out if you have an idea.
Well, I think I think one thing in this is maybe the Varakin that was like walking, or the Vradix that was walking towards the front door, like saw you give this commanding speech and was definitely like, "Whoa, that must be the leader." He's
Sure,
not
yeah.
noticing You can take it from there. I'm saying that's just he's definitely noticing the timbre of your voice and the way you hold yourself.
Yeah.
You have quite a presence about you.
So the Varakin, that's a good idea. Notices this and comes over. Realizing that obviously these are some allies, he's going to come over and maybe do a little healing himself.
The
to Vod.
How about the triumph is the Varakin is going to come over and see Vod down and realize how brave he was and do an immediate medicine check on Vod.
Yeah, nice.
Vod, is that acceptable? And you're over your wound threshold half. I mean, you know this is strain, but the medicine check can try to get some like strain back.
Yeah. And maybe as an advantage, this like maybe becomes a little easier for the Varakin to revive him.
Okay.
You
can spend like a couple advantage per boost.
Right.
Yep. So you're gonna give him a boost? Buck?
As many boosts as I can.
All right, so you can give him 3 boosts. All right, so he saw this and he was walking out, and you were like, he saw this humanoid like pulling this limp, weak way on the ground with his eyes closed, completely limp, and he saw like almost like tears like welling up in Buck's eyes as he saw him imploring this creature to life, and he realizes it's not working, and this thing is having this moment of self, reflection. That he's like, no, these things are here saving me, and they have given the life of one of their warriors. I can't just walk out of here and go try to save my own. These are my. I will help save these people as well.
He maybe even knows of the old Weequay urination methods of healing. So he sees that and is slightly aided by.
He is. So here he goes. He's gonna roll a medicine check on Vod. Okay, this is the triumph. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Whoa!
You see it do this thing where it like looks up at the sky, and it pauses for about 30 seconds, and it just has this low, almost like purr that a cat would do, but like a number of octaves lower. That it actually like vibrates the floor, and all of you can like feel it, and you can actually kind of like hear the glass in its housings in the building that you're around shaking, and you hear the floor shaking, and you feel it. It's like as it reaches towards the sky, and it keeps 2 hands reach towards the sky while its bottom 2 hands come down, pressing on Vod's face and chest and abdomen, and kind of kneading into its skin with these claws. And then suddenly there's a release and a whew, and it smashes its other hands down on Vod, and then you see the other 2 hands, its smaller hands, go down and start pulling out Kavum enzyme, and you see them very deftly reach down below it, come out dripping in Kavum enzyme, and dip into these 2 satchels that are on its chest that are full of like mushrooms and yellow and green and brown dust like legumes and things like that. And it shoves both of those into Vod's mouth, as from its colloqua, it just starts like what looks like urinating Kavum like up and down Vod's body. And it heals 4 wounds and 9 strain. And Bug Eater says, "You are a strong warrior. Please help me with my people." And let's say, Ted, what are you up to?
Yeah, Ted is watching this go down, and I think is going to go and check those officer quarters just to see if there's anything. He doesn't want to like leave any witnesses behind, just in case somebody was hiding in there.
Run back to the officers' quarters.
Yeah.
All right, there's in the officers' quarters. You look around; it's very well kept. The bed is perfect. The walls, back in the officers' quarters, I guess the one of the walls has 1 second here. You've kind of seen it before, but it's like you see on the wall, some posters in Roll20.
Nice.
And in the middle of the bed is like an iPad looking data pad, and its screen's glowing slightly green.
Yeah. Can I read it?
It is logged off, but an average computer check would get you logged in.
I will attempt it. Yeah. One advantage. I'm gonna bring it to Mookie.
All right, it's you're able to get to the unlock screen, but you can't figure out how to get into the damn thing. So the next person to try would get a boost. And I'll say that took about like 5 minutes to do that. Let's say Buck. No, Roquan.
Roquan is just gonna hang out here by the door, just kind of waiting for everybody to get their butts in gear.
This thing is like walking towards the door, and it's like pressing its walking stick like at the control pad, and it's pretty like coordinated with this. It's like typing in some buttons on the control pad. And Mookie.
Ted, what were you trying to do? You're trying to open the door, or?
Oh, I found a data pad. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I just wanted to check and make sure we covered our bases here. We need to find a way to free those Radix.
Yeah. Mookie sees that Vaude is looking much better, and she's pretty inspired by the healing powers of the Radix. Let's see. I guess, Ted, do you want me to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll hand Mookie the data pad.
All right, Mookie, it's an average computer's check with a boost to try to get this thing open.
Okay. Average is 2 purples? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, 12 purples.
Oh.
It's your standard 12 purple roll.
Jesus. You are unable to open this thing, this heavily encrypted device.
She gives it back. She gives it back to Ted. Like, here, maybe you have a better shot at it than I do. And that gives him a boost.
Wow. Yep. Ted has a boost on if he wants to play with the data pad anymore. Wow.
Mookie's like, this is the highest encryption I've ever seen.
Yeah. Average encryption. And the thing is like figured out. It's got its stick wedged in the door, and it's like turning, and the front door is like It's opening. Yeah, the big large door. This thing's walking over, and it's beginning to open it. And yeah, you guys tell me what's happening. All right. And let's say, Buck, what are you doing?
As this door is opening, does it look like it's leading to the outdoors, or does it look like it's dark and artificial light?
No, it's like sunny outside now, and the rain has stopped. And you recognize this is like the front door where like those dogs came out at you, and
Okay,
troopers came out. You realize this is the front door that is now open, and it's slowly opening, and the tall Vradix that you're next to is like looking outside into the air and like talking back to you guys like, my people are in the fire pits. And he points his stick ahead at the giant hole.
All right, Buck will respond. It's like, we'll try to save as many as you can, but we know that there could be some heavy heat coming in soon, so we got to move fast. I don't know if we can save everyone, but we could damn well try.
And let's say Roquan, what are you doing?
He's gonna try and convince Buck to change his mind. Like, Buck, I get you want to help him, but we gotta choose our own survival here and the mission. I mean, if we go down, that's a huge blow to the rebels in general, and we know Scourge is probably on his way.
Scourge, let him come. I'd like to see him face to face. I have a few words for him. I'm not scared of him.
Vod's almost knocked out again, man. I'm almost knocked out.
Why is he gonna? Why would this guy help us if we don't save his people? We need him.
His people wouldn't. It was a graze.
I think the Vradix need our help, and that's what we need to do.
I think you're all freaking nuts.
Roquan, you understand the value of innocent life?
Not these. These things torture people. I'm just saying. I'm not really looking to die today, guys. I mean, if we can just open a gate and run, I'm all for it. But this is much more than that, I think. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here in general. I don't know how we're gonna try to go down there, get them out, and then run back and still not die.
That's exactly what we're gonna do, Roquan. We're gonna run down there, get them out, run out of here, and not die. What we're gonna do. Now you can follow me, or you can not. That's fine, but that's what I think we should do. And I know the thing about the torture. You're right. That was sick to watch, but I don't think these people are like, they eat what they can. Like they're not like out there murdering people just to torture them. Well, they're not murdering them, but they're not out there to torture just to torture. This is what they do.
Mookie chimes in. Pain is a cultural construct that different cultures ascribe different values to, and it's all a matter of perspective.
What the hell? You're supposed to be smart and he's supposed to be inspiring. I'm getting none of that here. I'm following the Vradix.
All right, guys. I mean, lead the way. I guess if you want to die, I'll die with you.
We can do this.
Let's go.
We'll be in and out in no time.
And as you're walking towards outside, you guys hear way up ahead, way above you, Nope. You hear
Spaceships.
you hear way above you sounds of TIE fighters in the distance.
Oh, damn, it's a beautiful day to die.
I say we rescue the Veratics and have a rebel commando crew come in and rescue us.
How would we do that?
Their comlinks.
Where's that,
It's on the ship, I think.
Ted? Where'd you park that big machine thing, that walkery thing?
Yeah, it's right outside here.
Well, wasn't there another one you were trying to?
Yeah,
Close-
it's over by the ramp down to the pits. I couldn't get it linked up.
Okay, why don't the like the people that are in the best shape, like the two best, go and free these guys, and the rest of us run back. Or the rest of them run back with the elder guy, because he can't. He needs to get a head start. Am I right about that at least?
Sure.
I mean, he's old. He's not gonna be able to keep up if we all just start running.
Who's in the best shape? I don't know if we want to split the party right now.
I mean, we know who's in the best shape here. Vod, like, pulls open his gear and is like showing off his thick leather, wrinkly chest, flexing.
We're all like super impressed.
Uh-huh. Take one boost. Everyone take one boost.
I'm at threshold, but I'm willing to go down there. If you guys, I'm willing to go. Who else? Who will come with me?
I'm
Say we
going.
all go.
I go where Buck goes.
All right.
We're better as a unit.
All right.
And I think this old guy is already like halfway down the pit by now.
Yeah, he is walking towards the front. He's kind of like slowly just making his way towards it, like digging his walking stick into the ground, just really walking determinedly towards the ramps.
Oh my god.
Hey, Mookie, can you get this walker linked up with the other one?
I can sure try.
And I'm just gonna do a time check right now. It's 11:35. What's you guys' time like?
This is a good stopping point.
It kind of is. It kind of is a good stopping point.
That's fine.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. You are making your way. You're out of the base. It's on roll 20 right now. You're kind of out of the base, making your way towards the big open crater in the middle of this landscape. It smells sulfurous. It has steam coming up from it, and you see the tall, gray-shelled Veratics kind of slowly making his way towards it with a cane, just determinedly walking towards the entrance. Until next time.
Nice.
Wow, nice job, guys.
Man, that Nemesis battle was sweet.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. That was intense.
It was yeah. Right?
That was the first
that was
time
good,
Vod
yeah.
got dropped.
Yeah.
In the last year and a half, Vod got dropped.
I mean, he basically took on a Silhouette 2 Nemesis, like pretty one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, you didn't get much help.
Yeah, I got the Roquan special help.
Yeah.
He got shot once even. He got shot.
God damn it.
Did we say where he got shot? Like how it hit him?
I don't think.
We have to
think
go
so.
back and I don't think we have to.
I think he widened his butthole,
There we go.
if that's possible.
It's Thanks to Mookie, it's sewn tightly shut.
It loosened his
That's
dick.
right. Right.
My prison pouch has a zipper.
Out the stitch.
Yeah, you guys, man, you were on just like, you guys are on just like attack and clear the stage mode. You're just like taking everything down one by one.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
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 Do you want me to
I
stop?
like the, Mookie, I like that you were able to like try to like break down its firewalls and like get control of it. That was interesting.
And super necessary, as it turns out.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't quite know like how to adjudicate any of that. So did that feel fair? Did that feel enticing? I mean,
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was really fair.
Yeah. I thought it was
like
well managed.
it was like kind of like you're swinging a really powerful weapon, but like your weapon is not necessarily like a blaster or a blade.
Right.
And so it's like it's formidable. It can definitely like do things, but it's probably not gonna like destroy something in like one fell swoop.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's, you know, it's got to get a few successful hits to destroy something.
I like the two-step process of kind of getting into it and then shutting it down was another step.
And it took a few rolls to get it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I had a hard time wrapping around like how, so you can like hack into it, you know, like how does that happen in Star Wars? Like,
Who's on
but
the Wi-Fi?
I was kind of thinking of ideas too in my mind. Like I thought, well, one way you could interpret it is like if you like hacked into the computer like you did, which took you like around, and then you're like sending it commands as like imitating like a command, like you cracked in as the command like administrator and you're sending it commands kind of a thing too.
Mhm.
That's kind of the way I thought of it a little bit.
Yeah, totally.
Other than
And
like, oh, you're not like Wi-Fi like controlling like it's,
no,
you know, brain, you know.
but it realizes that like something's not quite right, so it's kind of resisting.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This creature I made, this guardian droid, I just kind of like made this thing. So I really hadn't thought about like what its like discipline stats are, because I was like, oh, it's a thing that's gonna whip things, and it has it's like a linked 3 whip arm thing that is like stun things, and I didn't know what its discipline was, so I was like, That was a lot of makeup there.
It was cool, and I was like, you could go a different direction and say that there's like strain involved, and it could be like an opposed computers check or whatnot. But you did like an opposed check for computers, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did like it like discipline. And
Okay.
I made up its willpower. I was like, I have
Right.
no idea.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
That was cool.
That's all you can do.
It was,
You guys want me to
But
stop
yeah.
the stream here?
what's that?
Do you want me to stop the stream here?
Oh, well, everyone watching, thanks for watching tonight. That's what we do every week. And follow us next time for more adventures of Vod, Buck, Roquan, Mookie, and Ted, the Kurds in the
Huzzah.
Shepherd Sling.